Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live here from the Monster Energy DreamHack studios. And of course, we just witnessed the first game of Na'Vi versus basically Unknown. And that game was a lot more even than I expected it to be, first of all. But then there was a high ground defense. Didn't go exactly the way it was planned. What went wrong, Shane?
Honestly, it had a lot to do with the center ulti. It just completely nullified all of the damage. And especially when you have Skyrat and Gyrocopter, them kind of heroes that do a large amount of damage in a short period of time. Yeah. Like having a centaur ulti just to completely stop that. It was huge, actually. I didn't believe it. I had to watch it like 5 times. I was like, what? Like a re-round the clip.
Did he use a Glimmer Cape on the...
It's actually, like, I can only see the replay. Yeah. Like, so I can't actually look at it in-game.
Yeah, so I mean, you see the animation, I guess.
Well, it's really, the Skyrat ulti's on top of him.
Oh, really?
So it's pretty hard. I'm not sure.
I feel like he did, because I don't feel he should be surviving on
I was trying to look at Undying to see if he turned.
Yeah.
And you don't have to turn, I think.
Yeah, you have to.
You do?
You have to turn to use any...
Unless you use it on yourself.
Yeah. So it didn't really look like he turned. Well, I'm not 100% sure.
Interesting.
So was that height of ground defense the nail in the coffin for basically Unknown? Or like, what could they have done after that fight?
I think it was the wrong decision to try to go for the kill there.
Okay.
It was so deep, you could just like poke at the high ground with the gyro and the necros and take the tower and the racks from there. Yeah, meanwhile, Brood pushing top maybe. Yeah. But if they jump you should always win the fight, I feel. Especially since you can roar. Whoever jumps, Centaur probably jumps. Or Cop, and then you just roar one of them or both even.
Especially when you have perfect vision with the Hawk as well. Like the Hawk was like pretty far up the right, so they knew exactly what was going on.
So after that fight, do you feel like there was no chance for basically Unknown to come back anymore? Was it like a done deal?
I don't know. I still felt like they have the chance, like, especially when you have a Gyrocopter with that much farm.
You always have a chance, but I mean, I think they had the game before they actually went for that fight. Like the jump was not.
They actually Shachlo on his Broodmother actually like forced Na'Vi to go back and defend top. So they had a free Roshan, and then when they went back bottom, Shachlo actually just BKB'd and took top racks. Like. Yeah. So they were in a commanding position at that time. So.
Well, that fight on top lane, or rather bottom lane, was where it all went wrong for basically Unknown, and we have the chance to look at it a bit more closely with the drawing board and Shane Analytics.
Welcome to the drawing board. So it's 41 minutes in, and basically Unknown seem to have like kind of a commanding lead at this stage. And we're gonna like just, this is the fight that completely changed the game in my opinion. Yeah. Like this is when you have it all to lose, basically. Okay, so pause really quick. Okay, so first of all, they send the Hawk in for vision, and they have Nico on the front line with Aegis, Satanic, BKB. Like, it's the dream, basically. This is the situation you want to be in, exactly. Okay. And let's play. So what Na'Vi do is actually they just decrep him at DK, and all of a sudden he's on half HP, basically from the get-go. Yeah. So it's almost like, okay, pause. Arise blinks in, and Broodmother starts TPing in on the Hawk. Yeah.
And the roar is already going on the Pugna.
Yeah. So Arise blinks in, roars Dendi. Yeah. So Skyrat's like, okay, this is the dream. Let's play and see what happens. Okay. So he runs in straight away, just pops the ulti on. Okay,
Skyrav is down here now.
Pause.
The roar is already over.
Yeah, it's pretty much almost over. Yeah. But what actually happens is, as well, Arise uses his Refresher Orb, but he's about to get silenced by the Disruptor ulti.
It was huge.
So, and also Nico's just kind of going ham. I don't know. So, look, okay, pause and rewind there. Okay, so look at Dendi's health. All right, now watch his health when the Skyrat ulti goes on. No, that's when you can see the point when they center ulti. What the hell is that?
I think it's Glimmer Cape.
He has to be. It's too much. It's too much. It's like 100% resistance nearly.
It's just
like, but if you look at
his health is not moving.
It doesn't move at all.
Pretty much.
Okay, and Phonic actually gets a huge Scream of Pain off as well. This is a pretty awesome fight for this.
By the way, Gyrocopter also, like, he dies so fast.
He BKB'd right before the Quap ulti. Yeah. And then just gets destroyed.
He comes back with life with no BKB. I'm not sure if he used Satanic before as well.
Yeah, Arise actually refreshed, walked into the Static Storm, and couldn't get the second roar off.
That's the story of the game.
And then the Pugna Ward constantly doing work.
Just standing there.
Yeah. That happened like every single fight after this as well. He couldn't get the second roar off. He couldn't find a target for it. But yeah, I think the jump was wrong, but they could have even jumped sooner, because you know they were standing right in the face of the gyro. Yeah. At the tier 3. But they were just not prepared for the fight mentally, I think.
Oh.
I think it's kind of awkward to siege with gyro, because decrep is like a low cooldown. You
Do you
can
think
just
you were
decrep nuke and like suck him with the ulti.
Yeah. Do you think the center ulti and the glimmer cape surprised them? Because they were like, if we kill Pugna, we can win this fight.
Yeah.
But during that fight, like Dendi was using his heal on Hvost, he used it like 3 times. So, is the centaur ban time?
I would almost think it might be, depending on draft. I mean, still very situational in terms of magical burst damage, but it was very strong, that's for sure. Before we go into the draft, though, a quick mention of our contest. You can go to facebook.com/ROG where you can vote for your MVP of this week's league play. And then at the end of the week, the winner will actually get a GTX 980, which is a very powerful gaming graphics card. So definitely worth putting your vote in for. And also, of course, give a motivation of why you decide on your MVP. But that's actually it for our in-between content, because the draft is already on the way and I don't want to take any more time away from you. So to the draft with Game 2 of Na'Vi versus